evening to everyone under the sound of my voice. This is Admin Ellis, and I'm making this voice note on the 8th of January 2023. The time is 4:36 p.m. I just finished speaking with Reverend UAAG, and he gave me the authorization to come forward to clear the air. Before I start speaking, I want to make this clear. If you are an NGO owner, or you are a head of an NGO or cooperative society, and you are part of the movement, you are part of the body that we have formed, okay? Because currently we are over 300 NGOs. In fact, we are approaching 500 now. If you are part of this body of NGO that have come together, you have absolutely nothing to be afraid of. You have absolutely nothing to be afraid of. What happens to one NGO happens to every member of the NGO, happens to every member in this body. Okay? The actions that we are taking and that we will take in the future will be a united action. It is not going to be an action just for one person. Okay, what happens to one happens to all. What happens to all happens to one. This is what I want you to know. And I want you to know it. Let it be at the front of your mind, not even at the back. Okay, number one, you should know that you personally registered your NGO or cooperative society. And that NGO is a legal body, it's a legal entity, okay? It is legal. And number two, in Nigeria, there is freedom of association as stipulated in our constitution. We have the freedom to associate, to come together, okay? If anybody is going to victimize any member here or victimize the whole member, it should be on the grounds that we do not have the legal right to form an associate, to come together, to unite, okay? Anybody trying to scatter us, it should be on the grounds that we are doing we are carrying out an illegal activity, which is not so in this case. In Nigeria, there is freedom of association. You are free to associate with any organization, any association, any group that you want to, any society that you want to associate with, and the law will cover you up. You are covered under the law. So we coming together is not illegal, and anybody threatening to harm you because we have come together, take that threat as foolishness, because anything that happens to one member here happens to every member, and any one member that is touched, we will come fighting. Okay, we will come fighting. What we intend to achieve by coming together is, as discussed by Reverend UAAG, we have talked about it many times, and just to let you know, it is a vision that God gave him, I think two to 3 months ago, when he was narrating it to me, 2 to 3 months ago. It's just that he has been reluctant about carrying out this vision, and God has always impressed it in his mind, and he is tired of being disobedient to God, and that is why he is carrying it out now. Now, the vision, what he wants to achieve, and I agree with him, is, when you have a broomstick, it is easy, very easy for you to break it into pieces, okay? But when you have a bunch of broom, it is impossible to break that bunch. It is impossible. And with that bunch, you can sweep out death from every corner of your compound, any corner of your house. Okay, but with just one broomstick, it's impossible to sweep. It's impossible to sweep. So there are lots of deaths in the grant community that we will be sweeping, okay, to our advantage. Everything is to our advantage. You will also agree with me that we have become slaves in the hands of the grant handlers that we subscribe with our hard-earned money. we have become slaves, and they have become our slave masters. And anything that will bring us together, they will always fight against it, because they know there is power in unity. They know that there is authority in unity. They know the tremendous power that is made available when we are united. And therefore, they will bring every speculation on social media. They will bring threats. They will bring mind games. They will bring everything to break the ranks. But of course, right here and right now, we have dogged members in this platform, dogged members among us that have said no going back. And I like the spirit. I love the Reverend Ngwa Chukwu said I should convey to you that he will speak to us when the time he will speak to us. He will speak to us. He loves what is happening, and there is no going back. There is no going back. If you have subscribed to theobarth Global Foundation, okay, we know the fact is that the current grant, popularly known as UAAG grant, he does not have the mandate to disburse it. Okay, the rightful person that has the mandate to disburse it is Apostle Ken Wakama. This fact is non-negotiable. Okay, we know what is happening behind the scene. We know what is happening behind the scene, but it's not everything that is we know that will come to say. Okay, we prefer that when the time comes, those things will speak for themselves and not us speaking it. Those things will speak for themselves. Okay, so as for this widely known UAAG grant, it is not theobarth Global Foundation that will disburse it. It is Apostle Ken Wakama that will disburse it. So having stated this fact, that does not mean that the grant that theobarth Global Foundation promised us that he will not disburse it. He must disburse the money he said he has. That one he said he has, he will disburse to us. And every member here, mark this word, every member here, every member among this United NGOs and cooperative society, every member here must be disbursed to by theobarth Global Foundation. Okay, when the time comes, the time is coming. Okay, that money he said he has, the one he said he has, okay, that's the theobarth grant. I'm talking about the theobarth grant. I'm not talking about the popularly known UAAG grant, which we know that Apostle Ken Wakama will disburse. I'm talking about the theobarth grant. When the time comes, he will disburse that grant. So there is nothing to be afraid, and do not believe that your name will be taken out from the list. That is cock and bull story, and that story is coming from the pit of hell. As far as we are concerned, as far as we are united, as far as we are together, that story is as good as dead. Okay, you paid your money, and we have collected. You have submitted your proof of payment, both for registration, both for cluster, and the last 500,000 naira he collected. We have all the receipts are with us. You have nothing to be afraid of. Your name will not be missing. Okay, you will get the rightful money that is yours. That's for theobarth grant I'm talking about, not UAAG grant. UAAG grant, yes, Apostle Ken Wakama will disburse it. Fine. But theobarth grant, we will get it. Anybody coming on social media to tell you any other story is playing mind games. Okay? And do you know what mind game does? What mind game does is to work on your mind and put fear into you. And before you know it, they have succeeded in divide and rule. It has happened since 2018 with theobarth. He will come and tell you anybody that goes for protest, anybody that's supposed to protest will not get the grant. If we, in fact, get the names. Our channel will always come out. Write the names. We are writing the names. As if we are in primary school, where they say if you make noise, we will write your name. It's very funny. Okay, so if you are part of this NGO that have come together, in fact, we are approaching 500 now from the list. You know, I was the one that created the Google form. I created the Google form, and I see everything from the back end. Okay, so we are approaching 500 now. This 500 and more NGOs, I tell you this much: you will get your money, your theobarth money that you subscribe for. You will get it when the time comes. Okay. UAAG grant is separate. You will get theobarth grant. You will also get. Anybody telling you otherwise is fooling himself.
Don't mind the speculation on social media. Even if Theophilus comes out to tell you that because your name he's bluffing. He is bluffing. Okay, we heard on social media, it has been on social media circulating that it is alleged that he said that the list we released, that's the list of the NGOs when we were still 300 and something. Okay, when we were 300 and something, I released the list. Okay, and later I pulled it down because more people are registering. Like I said, we are approaching 500 now, if not more, because I've not checked for today. Okay, so I had to pull it down to make it a comprehensive list. So that 300 got to him, and he said he is gonna remove all those people, remove all their names, and pay the others. Okay, that's for the theobarth grant too. I'm not talking about the UAAG grant. Remember, these are two different grants. Okay, so that he will do that. Now I want to tell you as a member here, there is no cause for alarm. Nothing of that will happen because it's speculation. Remember, I say it's alleged that he said, okay, it is speculation. Even if he comes out to say it, okay, those are mind games, okay? They are very good in playing mind games. And if you don't have a sound mind, you will always fall for it. You will always fall for it. This is the time to develop thick skin. This is the time to develop a sound mind so that you are not easily swayed. Okay? Anything that happens to one NGO here happens to all. Okay? When we are fighting for all, we are fighting for one. When we are fighting for one, we are fighting for all. So there is nothing to be afraid of. Calm down. Okay? Calm down. Since your spirit has accepted to join in the vision of Reverend UAAG, you have absolutely nothing to be afraid of. A lot of things are happening behind the scene. There are a lot of things that I cannot say. Thank God I'm privileged. It's a privilege. I'm privileged that Reverend UAAG exposes some of these things. Yeah, there are most of them he does not expose. Okay, due to the sensitivity of the information. But for the ones I know, a lot of things are happening behind the scene. And I can tell you this much, that the camp of the enemy, they are under panic mode. They are in disarray. And that is why just yesterday, from the same camp, 4 voice notes came out. One from Peter George Hope, the other one from Theophilus himself, one from Reverend Abachano, and one from the manufactured consultant. In fact, I was even expecting the 5th one from the native doctor. You know, the native doctor, they paid 350,000 naira to invoke the money. I was even expecting the 5th one. A lot of things are happening, and there is panic. There is panic in their camp. Okay? But everything will come clear soon. You know, lies have a expiry date. If anybody would tell you that Theobarth was not going to disburse in February 2022, will you have believed? Remember that this was a period of time he has set up disbursement committee. Remember that this was a period of time he released press conference, the purported press conference, the shady press conference, where you heard him say he's going to disburse to 50 million Nigerians, and that the money is with him. And remember that? And it was the peak, it was the heat of it all. If somebody will tell you that disbursement will not happen that February, would you have believed? These are the mind games. These are the mind games. And how many times from 2018 till date has he promised disbursement? And not a single one has been fulfilled. Okay, look at the conversation that he has, that All Crown Pressure Group recorded and released. Okay, you will see that this man is a chronic liar. See, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of saying this. Okay, I've said my name over and over again. If there's any one person he fears most, is Admin Ellis. If there's anybody that all this nonsense grant handlers, wicked grant handlers, is Admin Ellis, because I will say it the way it is. Okay? So do not be afraid. This is not the first time he is coming with the mind games. But he has already failed before coming. He has already failed before coming. Be of strong mind. Very soon, why we don't come often to say what is happening behind the scene is because it is better that result will cancel insult. It is better that results speak, and results are speaking. Although it is gradual, but it is coming. It is coming. Please permit me to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to all Grand Pressure Group. Abdul, the German mentioned, I dove my heart for you. You are a man. You're trying. You're trying. Only God will reward you. Comrade Livingstone, thank you very much. Ostaz Dawood, thank you very much. We are solidly behind you. When I say we, you should know that those that are stand for us are more than those that are against us. We are solidly behind you. No shaking. If any harm befalls you, if you guys are captured, know that we are thousands coming for you. We are thousands coming to look for you. Okay? If anything happens to you, know that the people responsible will get it hot. They will get it hot. I have also said, if you do not hear my voice for 2 days, do well to check on me. If I am captured, no problem. Continue to fight. Continue the fight. Okay. For me, I'm already tired. Okay. So there is a tired man is not afraid. Okay. The tired man is not afraid. So I'm tired. I'm not scared. I'm not moved one bit. Okay. So I want to say a big thank you to you. And I also want to talk to these some fighters that are bent on causing confusion in the Grand community. 2 of you, I don't want to mention names, because I'm always I do well to mention names. Maybe that is why most people don't like me some people don't like me in the Grand community, but I don't care anyway. These two purported fighters, let me put it that way, they are always quick to come to social media to tell you NGOs have been credited. NGOs have been credited. Receive your money. Expect your money. And at the long run, nothing is happening. And even when I try on my own to come and say it is a lie, no NGO has been credited, you will see people raining curses on me. Okay? I don't want to mention names now. But please, these two guys, I take you people like small babies, because you don't know how to manage information. Okay? You like dishing out lies to the public to be good in the eyes of the public. Please stop this. This is from doing this. It does not pay. It is causing more confusion, and it's causing more heart attack. It's causing more high blood pressure in the system, in the community. Stop it. And then for the fighters that have decided to work against all Grand Pressure Group, I want to tell you, repent. Okay? See, there's something about life. You must not be at the limelight all the time. No. You must not be the leader before you know that what you're fighting for is good. It is not only when you are the one leading that cause is right. If you see somebody doing something good, support the person. If there is any one person that gave all Grand Pressure Group headache, that gave them a run for what they are doing, that put them on their toes. If there's any one person they hated the most before, it was Admin Ellis. That was when they were supporting theobarth, Supreme, and the rest, telling us, no, they will disburse today, tomorrow. Thank God their eyes are open. In this life, I don't believe in sentiments. Thank God their eyes are open. And I'm currently supporting them with everything I have. With my time, my data, my money, my everything, my energy, my blood, everything I'm supporting. Please, if you're a fighter and you have chosen to be against all Grand Pressure Group, this is not the time for that. That you are not the one leading does not mean that you should not support. Support. Okay? We do not even ask you to bring money. Don't bring money, but support the cause. Okay? And to the subscribers, relax. God is working everything for our own good. There is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Take it or leave it. This is Admin Ellis. Thank you, and God bless us all.